think I'm all right.
Yeah, you're good.
So today I'm in a 2004 Blobeye WRX. Now this car is owned by my friend Olivia, and it's a lady-driven car, obviously by the shots. Now, what makes that amazing is that it's such a rare find. You don't find girls like that, and I feel honored that I get to drive this gem. And it's done amazing. As you can see, it has the wrap. It has, are those JDM spec taillights too?
Yep, JDM.
It's mad. This clutch is really heavy, and as you can hear Olivia giggle as the embarrassment. Going into third got a little grindy, but the first thing I got on this car is the clutch was extremely heavy, and you said it's relatively new, 4 months old. So yeah, it's pretty new. Now, one of the things, I mean, it's a stage 2. So what that means, Olivia told me, is that's pretty much all bolt-ons, intake, exhaust. You said you have different unequal headers on this car too? I had Tomoe's on my BRZ, so sounds amazing. Previously it was straight piped, but we were gonna do this review a little earlier, but she got in trouble with the state ref and basically had to take off nearly everything on the car, had to put it back to stock. And the window tints are real. So she has limo tints all the way around just like me, but she has a front window tint, which now that I'm driving it, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it looks pretty intimidating when you see it down the road and all the rolling shots. It looked really good. Now this car is sitting on coilovers, which gets rid of that rally height that this car originally comes with. And as I'm driving it now, I didn't, I'm just getting on the freeway, but it doesn't feel nearly as the body roll as I thought it would have. Which the coilovers, I'm really enjoying that so far. I mean, I could easily tell that it's stiff. It feels stiff, and it's very low too, so I was also nervous about scraping or anything like that. But oh, it's a cute little turbo. It's so cute.
So small.
Yeah, it's little baby turbos here. And this is the EJ motor, and this motor has been with the WRX for a very long time, but is now recently they switched over to the FA motor on the 2015s. Except for the new 2015 STIs stick with the current EJ motor. So this motor is very, very, very strong. It's a very popular run motor, even on different swaps to other cars that can fit this boxer motor. So this is my first time driving this, but the last WRX I drove was a 2014. It has the same motor, but that was heavily built, so it's obviously a little different. But on the topic of the 2014 WRX, the interiors aren't that much different. I mean, I think the 2005, 2004,
yeah, 2005,
I think 2005 is a little refreshed, and it has that more rainbow look that the 2014 did, but interior-wise, it's not that much different. I mean, and those cars, the 2004, 2014, it's a 10-year difference, and the AC controls look pretty much the same. The console and it looks very similar. So that's something that stuck out to me. Ooh, sounds so good.
And it's straight piped.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was straight piped earlier, but it's not now. But this car is very rev happy, and again, I don't know if I'm a little bitch, but this clutch is so heavy. I'm getting a workout on my left foot while driving it. So let's get a little first gear pull here. A little granny shifting, but you can hear a little whoosh, which I love. I feel like if you're not a car person or to the untrained eye, I feel like someone really wouldn't know what's behind this car, what's beneath the car. And that's what I feel makes this car kind of a gem. I mean, especially when they hit the next gen, which would be in the 2000, like, I don't know, 8 and above WRXs. I think they looked a little more with the quad tip exhaust. It's more of okay, it's a more performance-esque car. But on this one, I feel like it's more hidden, which I personally like that. It's a little like stealthy. And then speaking of stealth, it's like a little Batmobile with this matte gray all the way around the car with the RPF ones. Good choice. Oh, bumps. Speaking of the aggressiveness that to the untrained eye, the one thing that I guess would give this away is this huge hood scoop, which is blatant right in front of my eyes. That's like the first thing I noticed when driving this car, was that the hood scoop is massive to feed that little baby turbo. Yeah. But yeah, like the way the clock sits on the dash and the AC, it's like literally the same thing as the next gen WRX. I mean, I guess it goes with saying it's like if there's nothing wrong with it, don't change it. So, I mean, I guess Subaru knows what they're doing with that. Don't you fucking go. Don't you fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. That's what you were telling me about earlier.
Yes. Every time I made a U-turn, I was like, oh man, I hope they don't hear me.
Oh, and why? My foot was all the way in. Do you normally get grinding going into fourth?
No.
You're saying it's just me? My foot's all the way in,
know,
and as
really
I could feel it.
Yours are really close. I never usually put my foot all the way in. Like,
I'm like, ever since it happened the first time, my foot's going all the way down to the pedal, and I'm still getting a little. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
I'm sorry.
WRX transmissions are like good.
That is true. So is this transmission? Because I know a lot of people who have like the next gen, they're always, oh, I don't want a two-step. I don't want a two-step because my transmission's gonna blow.
I did a two-step video on my Instagram, and so many people were talking shit about me, like, oh,
You don't want to blow that transmission. Yeah, but the STI, was the STI version of this car? It has a different transmission. It's a 6-speed, right?
Yeah, a 6-speed.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, that's one thing.
They're way nicer, but I love my car, so it's okay.
That's all that matters at the end of the day. It's not what other people think, it's about what you think about it. So, sticking to your guns, I like it. Sounds good though. Sounds really good. All right, well, I want to thank Olivia so much for letting me take out her baby. Now, she has an Instagram, so I'm going to put it on the screen here, so please go follow her Instagram, give her some support, because like I said, it's always good following one of those lady-driven pages, and Olivia is very pretty, and her car is even prettier, so be sure to go follow this car. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, Olivia. Thank you so much for letting me drive your car. I very appreciate it. And guys, I will catch you next time as always. Peace out.
You got it? Yeah. Watch the sensors.
Oh, I should be on like...
That's the overpipe.
Yeah, it's gonna fall on my dick.
Let it fall. Alright, make sure there's no two sensors. They have XC gold, then it should be good.
I know. I was like, wait.
That's all of it. That's all of it. You got